Is anime dead? China is seizing the industry. Why are there webtoons here? What the Who the fuck are these people? Have you wondered why we are having webtoon adaptations on top in the site literally called My Anime List, or when scrolling further down on the site for a seasonal anime and be like, what the fuck? Hysterical as it might sound, slap these facts into account and you may question, will foreigners overtake the anime industry? So it's not that there's a lack of good stories, not because the authors are incompetent, but it's nothing new that anime reconstructs foreign literature, particularly of Western origins, which has been done for ages. Heck, some of your favorite Ghibli films by this guy and this guy are adapted from British novels. But what about Eastern animation? Because China is potentially thriving on it. And I wouldn't say this is something massive if they're not also good at practically everything. Still, are they strong enough? Well, objectively, and to prove I don't just provoke bullshit here, being aware of what makes Japan's industry popular to begin with is crucial. And of course, it's the long history first and foremost, where anime has been globally consumed as of mid-20th century and even more mainstream before the 2000s, with rivals of powerhouses like Evangelion and Sailor Moon. Aside from Another Yellow Rat and his franchise that successfully plagued the West with its merchandise years later. While Donghua was around during the 19s, when was it able to take off worldwide? Considering what I can grasp from the fans, it's sometimes after 2010, with shows like Soul Land hitting a far larger fandom in 2018. So it doesn't help with the disparity of quote-unquote airtime when one has just been born. This goes in line with its convenience to find the content. Come on, as much as you want Crunchyroll to be crucified, sufficient access to anime is always legally reachable through a handful of platforms. But go Google Soul Land in Netflix and the only existence you'll find is anime. This is, as you've guessed, a contribution of governmental censorship. And instead of debating on the yes or no, let's face the fact that only few would pass with the condition that goes like, you have bits of a little too many fan service? Ban. You got a mom stabbed in the abdomen? Ban. You have guns, people fighting? Ban. You got a school romance? Ban. Okay, this one's understandable. Which begs the next point. It's just not for everyone, yet. You see, with the lack of creative freedom, writers are limited to writing what's domestically eligible foremost. So it kills the potential of genre variety that could have attracted a gigantic amount of audience. And it's something other than just cultivation genre. Apparently, relying on CGI, despite its great performance, isn't really favorable either, if the market is approximately the same as anime, as it's generally viewed as some sort of blasphemy to sacred art. You can argue that lots of hidden gems are here, but it doesn't help with the basis of international promotion is absent, that some of them will never even see sunlight. And less global exposure means the lack of subtitles. With little to perhaps no initiative to license or massively export it, decent subtitles can be scarce. Plus, according to the fans online, most Donghua either contain garbage quality or no subs available at all, which is possibly due to Mandarin being more difficult to sub or translate before non-native audiences can comprehend what on earth is going on. Last but not least, let's be real, the bias towards Chinese commodities still exists. There are, agree or not, people who think that whatever's made in China is always some inferior factory reject, or as if any media they watch is inherently a CCP propaganda. So, no, it's not anytime soon nor in the foreseeable future that an overseas industry overtakes anime, especially the Donghua industry. Though surely there's hope and potential for growth as proven by how appreciable shows like Link Click manage to kick numerous anime and sit on most top rank. Perhaps it may shed a new identity different from just being quote-unquote anime from China, like the application of CGI or a uniquely diverse narrative you've never had before here. Therefore, these are the tasks for them to address.